to the team that went from NA to APAC, the Fusion.
Philadelphia Fusion. Got some friends along from NA.
You know what? I'm gonna let Vol take the reins on Philly. What do you think, Vol? What do you think of Philly?
I still think they're going to be a good team. I think they'll definitely be highly competitive and maybe challenge Shanghai for the top spot in Asia. I expect this. I expect a lot out of this team. Eqo continues to impress me. I think Shockwave's going to have a big season this year. I do have questions on how much impact or the amount of stock put into mono right now is fine, I guess. Definitely a veteran name that carries a lot of weight, and obviously his history with NYXL and Africa, like he deserves to be a fan favorite, and is a good player. I do wonder, just off of his last year in New York, it wasn't the same mono, and I don't know if that was entirely his fault. So there is a slight question mark for me there when it comes to that identity. How much was that him? How much was that the coaching staff? How much was that a weird mixture of both? It's kind of weird to say, but I have no qualms with their supports. I think their DPS continue to impress me, and I think Shockwave is going to have a breakout season. And yeah, I think it's a great team, and they should do extremely well in Asia.
As a coach,
yeah. That can't be understated.
I don't think this gets talked about too much. Poko's your only off tank.
I'd like a little depth there.
You know how much I trust Poko off of anything that's not D.Va. I mean, his Sigma's
Orisa was fine.
His Orisa.
Yeah.
You said his. Oh yes, of course, Poko, the Orisa god himself. I think they should sign a player like Gabe Olise. I think they should go for that. They should go for it. I think it would make 100% sense. Like he's better than Poko, and I don't know how Poko so Poko would be playing against Void, Leader Bernard, Elsa, whoever the Valiant sign, Bianca, then Tuyu. Poko's gonna have a really good time.
Pekka's gonna have a.
I mean, this game isn't like a head-to-head. Like we can't just measure them head-to-head. Like I get the measurement, but it's not like they're playing weird 1v1s, right? Like I think he does great for the team. I think he's a good player. Like yeah, if you want to vacuum it out and say like, oh, is he better than Void? No, of course not. But he doesn't need to be. I think he's within an incredibly good team. Sure, if they want to sign GBS, they definitely could. I think it would probably be at least on paper an upgrade, but again, he's here for a reason. I trust 9K in that way, and I hate to throw out my hands and just go, well, they'd know, but in a way, they'd kind of know. And he's been here for long enough. You saw what happened with Sato. Yeah, I think Poko, the stocks are a little down on him just because, yeah, he's going to be playing in a region that is stacked in terms of that flex tank role, but I think he'll be fine. I think he'll be competitive. He might not be the best flex tank in the region, but there again, you're measuring him against the best flex tanks in the world, so it's a little unfair. If you put Philly back in NA, I think he's probably one of the best flex tanks in NA, so it's a little got to give him a little bit more credit than
that. I mean, I guess I can. I'll cut like a little bit of slack if he can show me that he can play Sigma, Zarya, all that at like at least like an above average level. I'd say Zarya. It's a good team.
Yeah, I think this is a good enough team, and Poko should probably be able to deliver once he gets his boots on the ground. If Carpe isn't going to have any problems, I don't see Poko having any major issues. Or
I see a lot of people freaking out that EQO is the only flex DPS. I guess sure, he doesn't stack well against the best, but it's like kind of what Paul said. It's not like EQO versus Flood in a 1v1. And then I mean, it's a
And
one
even then, it's like,
Mara.
are we completely ignoring Shockwave? And Carpe is a lot more flexible than I think people give him credit for. So I
chokes.
I think this is enough. You don't need another flex DPS. I think Carpe and Shockwave
Carpe is
have a lot that goes hand in hand with each other, but that's what they'll try and work out, and that's okay because they know Carpe is a non-quantity.
I hope he gets a Sombra up to par.
Yeah, I mean, somebody's going to have to for sure. Like, somebody's going to have to be put on that role, or they have to pick up another player for
the
them.
Echo or Shockwave. Yeah, Shockwave is the one that definitely.
Shockwave for sure.
Echo, I think no, Eqo would be playing Echo. I thought he was better at Echo than Shockwave was. But
straight up, the first match, it's going to be a Carpe and EQO thing that they'll do just to get a feel for when Shockwave is going to be their starting roster.